Hey guys, this is Moses William here, and in this video we'll talk about what is UX and what is UI design. And in this video I will give you some real world example what is UI design and what is UX design. And that's why I'm talking about this because many of the people and other startups actually don't know what is UI, what is UX design, user experience design. So that's why I am explaining all this in this video. So first of all, I give you some example of UI design and what is UI design. User interface design is an interface that we design for our user, like if we design for product like mobile app or web app, right? So when we design mobile app and web app, this is the user interface, right? This is the user interface design. We design it for our user, and while we are designing this, there is a lot of concept and elements that comes into this. As a UI designer, if I am I'm UI and UX designer, right? So what's my responsibility? My responsibility is to focus on UI part, okay, and UX as well. But first of all, I am explaining you UI. So in UI, my responsibility is to focus on the typography, the white space, how it should be look like, the color combination, the drop shadow, the button size, the button space, what's the space of button, and what's the white space, how the white space should be look like, right? So all these elements comes into this in UI design. So this is the UI design, and the software we use while designing, that is Figma, Adobe XD, Sketch, Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator. Illustrator is most common for logo design, and for if you are designing something for some product or other interface. So I recommend you to use Figma and Sketch, because this is me personally, I use this Figma and Sketch. That is more important and most a very good tool for designing. So you can also use this tool if you are designing anything. So this is the user interface design. And now, what is UX design? What is UX design? And before going to that, I'm just giving you the example. Like if I go outside and somebody asks me, "Hey Moses, what you are doing nowadays?" So I will tell them I'm a UI designer, I'm UI UX designer, I'm UI designer, right? So maybe they will get confused what is UI, because they don't know actually some of the people actually don't know what is UI design. So what I tell them, I am a web designer, I am a graphic and web designer, right? So because this is a very professional word, UI design is a very professional word, and most of the people actually don't know. So that's why I'm just making this video for those people, right? And now, what is user experience design? What is user experience design? Okay, user experience design. User experience, there is a lot of process in user experience. We have like some creating personas, okay, storyboarding, storytelling, storyboarding, site mapping, and some of the wireframe, prototyping. All this stuff matters so much in user experience design. Wireframing and prototyping is the very important, very specific tool, very specific process of user experience design. In user experience, if I am a user experience designer as well as UI designer, so what is important here? The user experience. If you want to become a UI and UX designer, first of all you need to focus on UI. Then you can learn and study what is UX design, right? So all this stuff are very important here. And another thing is in user experience design, another important thing is user experience design, how people want some of their website should be look. But if I have any client, my client prefer to solve the problem of user, and user have different problems of related to their website and product. So how can we improve this? We can improve this after after focusing on the user experience design, right, all the process that comes into it. If you are designing a very common product or very basic product, so you don't need to focus on storyboard and other storyboarding and site mapping process. But if you are designing a complex mobile app or other web app designing, then you can then it is important for you to focus on all these aspects, right? So all this stuff matters so much here. And now, how can you become both? Like, if you want to become UI designer, you also want to become UX designer. But what is important here, we need to focus on both now. Okay, for both, you first of all need to learn UI, then you can learn UX design, right? Okay, so what is valuable in both of them? What is nowadays valuable thing is user experience design. That is very valuable thing, and companies actually looking for this some expert designer, some expert product designer. And what is product designer now? If you are UI designer and UX designer, you do both, then you are a product designer, right? So this is if you want to become product designer, because that is in the industry, this is very important, this is very valuable thing, the product designer, right? So you can do both and become a product designer. Hope this video will be helpful for you and for your future, and as well as this video will be helpful for all of you, and hope you understand all the user experience and UI design. If you like this video, then please hit the thumbs up and bell icon. Also subscribe to my YouTube channel to get more videos, because I will make a lot of video related to this topic of what is user experience interview and UI designer interview. So hope this will be helpful for you, and if you have any doubt and any question, then you can comment me below. I would be happy to answer for you. Thank you for watching this video.